Hello YouTubers. There's a car sound on 1330 Linda Lane camera that could be the DoorDash, and we're going to explore that today. So here's the Jack in the Box in Pullman, and this is the route to get to 1122 King Road. Let's get a closer look on this. So this is the route in this purse that it would typically take. Here's Blake. It would come down Blake, then west on Taylor, and then into the house right here. Okay, but the sound that I hear, for whatever reason, it's coming down Blake, from North Blake down south to Taylor, and then here's a junction, and then it goes west. So we've tracked it. And the reason I know that is over here, and I'll let you listen to a sound. This here is a solid sound right here for like 25 seconds. And these from here are about 17 seconds by Sigma Chi coming this way. And this Pearson is that building and that building that breaks up the sound. So let's listen to that car. You'll hear how it's broken up. Okay. This here is Ness Purse. And right here is Blake. So this video is going to start right about 4:49:44. The sound is going to be medium. You'll see the car here. And there's a building here. So you won't see the car all the way till right here again. I got these markers. You won't see it here. You'll see it here. And then right here is when this purse meets Blake, and then it comes down. So you'll hear it for 3 seconds. No sound for 2 seconds when it's here, and then right here you'll hear it for 8 seconds from here in here, someplace in here, and then here's the junction. You're not going to hear anything, but the junction takes 5 seconds right in here, from probably right about here to here, and then when it comes down Blake, you'll hear solid sound loud for 15 seconds. So here's the timer, 4:49:42, and it starts at 4:49:44. So start watching right there. I'll tell you when I press the button. Okay, I just started. In 2 seconds is the car. Next time you see it will be right here. There it is. That's the end of the sound. Now we're going to compare the Sigma Chi that we just listened to what is the DoorDash. With the Sigma Chi, where the sound begins at 4:49:44 to where it gets to the junction, 4:49:59 is 15 seconds. And it's all broken up. As you can see, no sound, medium, and there's the junction. Right here is the DoorDash. You can see it's 25 seconds of sound. That's coming down North Blake, I'll show you. And then it gets to the junction, which is Blake, where it turns right onto Taylor towards Linda Lane. So the junction itself is 4 seconds. And then right here, see where it ends at 40? Right here, it begins at 40. You'll hear the gas being applied. And then there's a sound for 11 seconds. It takes 5 seconds to get to Linda Lane. So that would be 4:40 is when it takes off. At 3:58:45 is when it would be on camera. But there is no camera footage of Linda Lane between 3:30 and 4:06. That's why I have to rely on this 1330 cam that I'm going to show you, have you listen to in just a minute. And then after 11 seconds of sound, it gets low. You can still hear it, but it's low. Right in here, 19 seconds. And then there's 3 seconds that you can hear a little bit. And the fact that you can hear anything in here along Taylor Road is, in my opinion, because it's most likely a truck. If it's the same vehicle, when we saw the video of her being arrested, that's a 2006 Chevy Silverado Z71 with a 5.3 liter V8 engine, so it's got a lot of engine sound. Okay, so it's going to start. There's this timestamp. I'll keep these visible also during this frame. So it's going to start at 3:58:11. So here we go. Now it's at the junction. It's going to gas up in 2 seconds. Sound coming up. Okay, the DoorDash vehicle made loud sounds coming down from North Blake to Taylor Road for 25 seconds. I'm going to show you another car just so you can see that this would be the same direction route. This car is going to start at 4:18:55. You'll see the headlights, but the sound actually begins at 4:58, so 3 seconds later, but it lasts for 19 seconds. At 4:19:07, the car is going to come down and go behind this building right here, all the way down to the intersection. So at that point, I'm just going to focus on the timestamp. You'll see it coming to the junction. After the junction, you won't hear any sound for 5 seconds. And then it shows up right here at 4:19:28. And then you'll hear sound, so medium sound from 4:19:27 to 31. Okay, you'll see the lights come on in 2 seconds. Here we go. I was showing you this 41855 car just to establish the sound pattern which matches the 35811 DoorDash car. So for whatever reason, DoorDash did not come the standard route down this Pierce, then Blake, west on Taylor. It came from the north on Blake, south. Here's the junction of Blake and Taylor, and then west. Okay, we're going to listen to the DoorDash sound one more time. This will start in 2 seconds, but I want to point out, after the junction right here, when they press the gas at 40, 5 seconds later at 3:58:45 is when it would have been seen on 1320 Linda Lane camera. So the sound goes for 6 seconds west. Here we go. Now we're going to start calculating distance and time. So right here, that's the 3:12:03 car. And I'm pointing that out is because it's seen on body cam. I'll show you it right now. It was 3:12:03 at Linda Lane, and here it is 12 seconds later, 3:12:15. And here's the car. That's the driver's side headlight, passenger side headlight, front license plate. And I'll show you on the map the distance. Here's Linda Lane, King Road House. This is where the undercover car was parked right by. This is the exit, and it was parked right here, right there, exactly. And I figure from the angle of the body cam, the car was right here. So that's 357 feet. Now we're going to calculate the 12 seconds. Linda Lane to undercover cam, 357 feet, divide by 12 seconds equals 30 feet per second. We're picking it up right by where it was seen on cam, where Ellie parked right there, and right to King Road, 279 feet. So we divided that by 30 feet. 279 divided by 30 feet equals 9 seconds. DoorDash was at Linda Lane at 3:58:45. At LE Cam at 3:58:57 because we added 12 seconds to that. And then at King Road, you have to add 9 seconds. Here's the 9 seconds right here. 3:59:06. Now we're going to crunch numbers on suspect vehicle 1 leaving at 3:58:25. Okay, here's suspect vehicle 1 leaving at 3:58:27 right here, and it has not made the corner yet, and it takes 2 seconds to make the corner. So that would then be 3:58:29. So here's where the car was, and it's about to make a right onto King Road right here. And as you can see, it's 153 feet to the stop sign. So it's 3:58:29 when he makes the corner. 153 feet at 15 miles an hour is 7 seconds. Okay, 3:58:27, about to take the corner. Then we have to add 2 seconds. 3:58:27, add 2 seconds right here to make corner. And then add 7 seconds right here, which is 3:58:36 at stop sign at King Road, ready to turn left towards Walenta. Well, at 3:58:36, the DoorDash car just got to the Blake Taylor Road junction. DoorDash is in the process of taking a right-hand turn. Suspect vehicle 1 is in the process of taking a left-hand turn onto Taylor towards Walenta. So the DoorDash at best would have seen the taillights disappearing up Walenta. From the time the car's gone down Queen, north onto King towards Taylor, and then it's seen, headlights are seen traveling south on Walenta. The time difference is 41 seconds on this car right here, 3:58:23. Now car 2, same exact maneuvers, 37 seconds, 4 seconds less. And then car 1 is 35 seconds. So 35 from 41, let's throw another 6 seconds into the 3:58:36, which brings it to 42 seconds. And you see there's still, right here we have 30 seconds apart. So with 42, we still have 24 seconds apart. And these are very real numbers because this is close-up distances. Now, the DoorDash at 3:59:06 is right here, about to take a left onto King Road. So here's the layout right here, 3:59:06, Taylor to King, that takes 2 seconds, 172 feet, Taylor to Queen on King, Taylor to Queen on King, 172 feet, and I'll show you how long that takes. At 15 miles an hour, 172 feet, 8 seconds. And then it's the same distance from King on Queen to the driveway at 1122. Same distance, so that's another 8 seconds. So here's the Taylor to King corner, 2 seconds. Going up King to Queen, 8 seconds. King to Queen corner, 2 seconds. King on Queen to the driveway at 1122, 8 seconds. And then drive into 1122 and park, I'm guesstimating 6 seconds. So we're adding 26 seconds to that, and brings it to 3:59:32. The horn toots to lock the doors at 3:59:46. So that means from the time the car is put in park to the time the horn toots is 14 seconds. Sounds pretty realistic. The DoorDash is coming out to their car right now. They're about to hit the button, and you'll hear the horn toot at 4 o'clock and 27 and 28 seconds. So they are now leaving. So they are now getting in their car. After the last horn toot at 4 o'clock and 28 seconds, they get in the car, close the door, put on the seatbelt, key in ignition, start the car, put it in reverse. I'm giving that 10 seconds. I could be off, but you can be the judge. Then they put it in reverse. Now they're reversing out of the lot and put it in drive. I'm giving that 7 seconds. I could be a bit off there too. Now they're going back down Queen from the driveway towards King, 172 feet. I'm giving that 8 seconds. Then to take the corner onto King is 2 seconds. And then 153 feet down King to the stop sign, 7 seconds. So this is 34 seconds. So the last horn toot at 4 o'clock 28 seconds plus 34 seconds comes out to 4:01:02 at King Road stop sign, ready to turn right or left. Now let's take a look what's happening with suspect vehicle number 1. Here's headlights are seen traveling north at 4 o'clock and 14 seconds. This is the car that supposedly is seen on Ridge Road in about a minute and a half. But I'm going to track it from here down to King Road to see what time it passes King Road while it's on Taylor. So we're going to do that by coming right here. This here is car 1, and you can see headlights are seen northbound, okay, at 3:38:12, which is right here. And then it's seen on 1112 camera at 3:38:34. So that's 22 seconds on car 1 coming in to car 2 here to the camera. Then we'll go from car 3, which is headlights are seen traveling north at 4:04:20, which is right here. And then it comes into 1112 King Road camera, and that took 36 seconds. So we'll take these two numbers and figure out how long it took for this car to get down to King Road. Well, we already have the numbers of when the DoorDash was turning from Taylor onto King. So the corner is still going to take 2 seconds. If it's coming from Walenta to take a right onto King, it would still take 2 seconds. And then to travel the 172 feet to the 1112 camera, 8 seconds. So there's 10 seconds. We're going to deduct 10 seconds from 22 seconds and 36 seconds and figure out what time suspect vehicle 1 arrived to King Road. Suspect vehicle 1's headlights are seen traveling north on Walenta behind 1119 King Road at 4 o'clock and 14 seconds. Car 1 and 2 took 22 seconds between headlights seen and 1112 cam. Car 3 and 4 took 36 seconds for the same thing. So we're going to minus 10 seconds. 10 minus 22 is 12. And 10 minus 36 is 26. So here's the two time frames of it down Taylor and passing King Road. 4 o'clock 26 seconds, 4 o'clock 40 seconds. Here's the DoorDash at King Road stop sign, ready to turn right or left at 4:01:02. you can see this one's 36 seconds before that number, and this one is 22 seconds before that number. Let me know what you guys think.